filament bulbs. There's some wiring right there. That's the fuel pump and the gas gauge. I don't know if you can see the fuel pump from down here, probably not. New tires, I don't know if I said that already. I wish I went wide whites now, but maybe I'll try and sell these. The fuel pump is somewhere under here. Not sure where. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's see if I can find it. There it is right there. It's a Carter with the filter there. That's a 3 PSI pump. I'm thinking about, this is the original drive shaft. Original Ford trans up here at the front. What's that? I can't enlarge, my fingers aren't working. There we go. With a new U-joint and a 3R S10 U-joint back here in the back that I haven't gotten tightened yet. I'm doing that today. That's part of the thing I'm doing. There's the new springs again, right there. I'll be making the e-brake cables. These are new S10 brake cables. I'm going to be cutting them and doing them the same way as I did the Chevy brake cables. If you want to go back and watch that video. But I'm making a new video today as well about doing it, because I see it's a question that pops up pretty often. Here's the brake drums at the front. They're good. They're in good shape. My ball joints were my tie rod ends were super dry and loose. Not sure if they could be rebuilt or tightened. I ended up buying these. I know they used to be US made and they switched them over to China. So I was real hesitant and I was trying to find NOS pieces, but the more I thought about it, they were all rusted and nasty looking online, like on eBay. So I took a chance, bought them on Rock Auto, and made in the USA. Thank goodness. These were on clearance, so I got them for like $7 a pop or something like that. In here, new front brake hoses. This is a Chinese company, but these are the guys that make the hoses for everybody. They make them for AC Delco. They make them for whoever, Ray Bestos, whoever sells brake hoses, this company makes them. Except when you buy them this way, they're like $6 a pop. Got new wheel cylinders. I had these on the Chevy. These are also made in China, just like all of them. But it was something about the rubber they use or something like that. It's the best quality out of all the Chinese pieces. These are new adjusting sleeves for the, tie rod ends. I don't know why I keep forgetting what the word's called. So we got those. Figured I may as well. And I went on eBay and found the inner tie rod ends. I paid $40 for the pair plus shipping, so $55. I got both of them coming brand new in the packages. New kingpins. I had them flipped. I flipped them back because the scrub line was shot. And the steering arms were way too high. So I need to figure out if this is going to work. I made spacers. A 1-inch spacer gives you a 2-inch drop at the wheel due to the length of the arm. So I need to figure out if I'm going to be able to run these or if I'm going to have to buy Fat Man steering arms, which I hope I don't. New shocks. You can just see the top of it there. Aerostar coil springs with new spring isolators up in there. The rubber piece that goes between the frame and the spring. The shoes, those are still good. They're got a little surface rust, but that's okay. Replacing the wheel cylinders, which everything's new on here. The other side, I think, doesn't even have rust on it, I don't believe, but I tested the master cylinder for water, and it was like 100% water, so it's guaranteed that everything's starting to rust inside of here. So that's why I'm replacing everything. I'm going to do stainless steel hard line and all that, buy one of the kits from Stainless Steel Tubing. Going to get the updated, it used to be Jamco, I don't know who makes it now, the sway bar. These are all grade 8 bolts, 7/16 grade 8 bolts. I think they're 7/16 by 2-inch, and that's how much it gives you extra. What else? Wheel bearings are still good, so I'm using those. There's part of the header down there. The pipes that came with the header, it came as a kit, but the pipes are super loose fitting. And let me get under here and I'll see if I can get under here and I'll show you. I'm going to have to modify this side over here because... sorry about that. Hold on a sec. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to modify this side because... here's the wheel cylinder right there. Super clean. Is that Ford? Oh, I thought it was a Ford piece. Because the way I'm doing my brake light switch... where's it at? It's a Chevy brake light switch. But the pipe is hitting it. Something's hitting it. I can't remember what it's hitting. Oh yeah, I had to make a bracket on the... it's been so long. I had to make a bracket off the pedal to activate the switch. That is an early 50s brake light switch from a Chevy. Waterproof and all. Works very well. Let's see. So I have to modify the pipe. I have to dent it in, which I didn't want to do, but I've come to terms with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And then get my exhaust made up and routed off of those pipes. I already sold the mufflers because I'm not running mufflers. Here's the lines right there. I'm going to replace all that, like I said, with stainless. This is the height that the car was when I bought it to this point right here. So once I'm done lowering it, so I can see exactly how far I've lowered it. Got to check that out. Got to add oil. Can't forget that. I think that's about it. I believe. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. What am I missing? Nothing. I think that's it. Oh, a K&S mirror, which is probably also made in China. The other one was like tiny and painted, but it looked like trash. This is a day-night mirror and it's nice and chrome. I had that in the Chevy as well. Worked fine. It took me actually 3 of these before I found one that when you flipped it, it stayed flipped. They wouldn't stay. Got these. I just hit up Pertronics to find out what gap to put those at before I put them in. These plugs worked. We fired the motor up before I bought the car, but I'm going to change them out. Those are supposed to be better. That's a wire for the heater because obviously you guys know it used to be on out here. So I'm going to pull that back in, make that fit when I get the Summit heater, which is going to be right there. And hopefully I can use those 2 holes. I'm hoping. There's new heater hose on here somewhere. There's one. The other one's right here. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Done. Okay. That's where we've been. Tough part is, this is like a month's worth of work. But it's taken me 2 years because I have a baby who right when I bought this, she wasn't even 1 yet. Or maybe she just turned 1. And now she's 3.5. But I never have time to work on the thing. You know what I mean? So it's tough. And it's hard to stay motivated. Once I don't work on it for a little while, I lose motivation. I don't feel like doing it anymore. And then I'm like, all right, hell, I got to get out there and get to work. So I come out and get to work. And then here I am. I do small stuff. Then I have to order parts. I'm still waiting on the inner tie rod ends to get this on. This thing's been on these ramps and jack stands for 6 months probably. So I can't wait to get it back on its wheels. So yeah, there we are. I haven't bought the battery yet because I don't want the warranty to get going and expire because you never know what's going to happen. It might be another year before I get it on the road. Hopefully not. Trying to get these Frenched and the taillights Frenched. Get it down where it's going to be and make it out to the custom car revival with the side trimming all done. That was my goal this year. Not going to happen. No way on earth. What else? That's all, I think. I want to get the heads painted. I'm not pulling those off and having to retorque those gaskets 10 times to get them to reseal just to make them black. I'm trying to find another 8BA to rebuild, and I can't find one for under $1,000, which is insane because I was buying 235s for a couple $100 all day long. But whatever. Anyway, body's straight. It's a good start. So that's where we're at so far.